Hey guys, welcome to Tease My Pick. Hey, we got week 14.
15, I think.
15. Week 15.
Wait,
Let's
is it
go.
14?
We only have 5 more weeks left of the season.
Oh, let's start out with locks of the week. Everyone win their lock of the week last week?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
everybody?
I won my lock of the week.
Did
How about
everyone?
you, Mills?
I won mine. Alex? Burr, burr, burr. You didn't. You bitch.
We got to get the graphic coming down, the hammer.
And you ruined Robert's Monday, you bastard.
You did.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, you sick
I had no
Ugh.
opinion on that game. I just wanted to hurt Robert.
You horrible
Oh,
man.
you sadist. Anyways, we got week 15. Oh, look at that. Also, we got week 15 coming up. Guys, we are about to end this year, this amazing year. This is season 1 of Tease My Pick, and then we'll transition into the draft, so look out for that. But let's get things started with tomorrow night. This is probably I think out of all the games we watched or we went over, this is probably the game of the week, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If it turns out to be a talented one, if everyone shows up. I'm going Chargers +3 at home against the Chiefs. This is going to be the Chiefs' first real full team that they go up against. Quarterback is going to be somewhat comparable to Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert, so we'll see. +3 though. I'm going it. I'm going money line.
Yeah, I'm with Miles here. I think it's going to be one of those Thursday night football games. It's going to be more of a toss-up, and with that, I think you take the underdog at home here, especially if you're giving them 3 points. So, the Chiefs have looked incredibly hot as of recently on both sides of the ball, but I think the Chargers are definitely a team that can keep up with them. So I'm gonna go Chargers +3 here.
Yeah, on this one, I agree with you guys. I'm going with the Chargers. Pretty confident in that one. Chandler Jones is out. For the Chiefs, that's their number one playmaker, kind of like the J.J. Watt. What's it called? Their defensive end or whatever.
Frank Clark?
No.
Oh, Chris Jones.
Chris Jones, sorry. Chris Jones is out.
Yeah.
So not too confident.
Is he injured or is
them.
it like a COVID thing or what?
I think it was a COVID protocol or something like that. Got to look out for Austin Eckler. Looks like he did practice today, so he's questionable still.
That could be a big swing in the line for sure.
Chargers defense has been looking a lot better, so I do like I like the Chargers on this one, and Justin Herbert's been absolutely demolishing teams last 3 weeks. So
let's talk about the elephant in the room. We got Daniel Jones, we got Jordan Love, we got Derek Carr, Dak Prescott, Teddy B, and then another Derek Carr. All horrible quarterbacks that he played against. All absolutely trash quarterbacks in the last 6 games that he played. And so Justin Herbert's going to be the first quarterback that is going to put some pressure on Patrick Mahomes to play. So this is definitely an interesting game for sure. But
this is also a must-win for the Chargers if they want to win that.
Must-win for both of them really. Let's see.
Raiders Browns.
I'm going
the Saturday games coming up.
Saturday college football is. I mean, there'll probably be some college football games, college basketball back, but plus it's a bunch of Browns players being out. I think Baker being one of them, of course, but there's still Nick Chubb, and I don't believe in the Raiders at all. And I'm kind of shocked that Alex isn't going for Bisaccia, but instead Frost is going for Bisaccia. So I'm going +100 Browns, and that's it, Alex.
I'm gonna take the Browns here. I don't think that Baker being out is a downgrade really. He's definitely been playing hurt this whole year. Yeah, I mean they're at home, and I think the line should be probably closer to 3. And I'm not too sure if unless we see like a Chubb out or something, I don't think the COVID thing is going to really affect him as much. So yeah, I think the line should just be closer to 3 in my opinion. So I'm a go
Frosty.
Yeah, I'm going the Raiders on this one. You got Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Teller, Willis, Njoku, Hooper, McKinley, and Johnson all out with COVID.
They're all bad.
So, yeah, okay. And just keep in mind the Raiders do still have a chance to make the playoffs. If they do win this, this knocks the Browns out of contention, really. So you should be happy on that end if you ever want your Bengals to make the playoffs. But in regards to the Raiders, Derek Carr hasn't been playing up to par lately, but I do like the offensive weapons the Raiders have more than the offensive weapons the Browns will have. Obviously, with everybody out. So
we'll definitely have to keep an eye on Darren Waller, see if he plays. But Hunter Renfrow has been a freak this year, man. Like some of those routes that he runs is crazy.
What's he call it? The China route or something like
that? Yeah, it's crazy to watch him.
Well,
plus the line's at what? The line's at 3.5, right?
It's at +1.
It's only at 1
it's
right
at
now.
1 point.
Oh, it's at
wait,
1?
The Browns are actually underdogs from
+1 Browns.
Yeah.
That's why I did it.
Crap. Sorry. I got the Raiders at +3 at the beginning of the week.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, that's
yeah.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
So if it's Browns, it's Browns +1.
Is that what it opened at then?
Yeah, that's what it opened at.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that the line should be more like 3. I haven't really been able to do a lot of research, but I just the fact that the line has moved like 4 points is just kind of like a little too overkill for me. I think but I mean, if you got it at Raiders +3, I would love that at this point. But
yeah. Then if that's the case, if it's +1, sorry, I thought it was still at +3, but if it's +1 Browns, I'll take the Browns in that case.
Cool. Patriots +2.5. Pretty much Patriots hottest team in the league. I'll go Patriots +2.5.
Yeah, this one's tough. I'm probably gonna ride with Miles here and just go moneyline Patriots. I don't think I'm even gonna make a play on it, but and aspect of doing it for this podcast, I'll take Patriots. I think they're more of like the consistent team, and I think Colts are kind of sporadic on how they play. So I'll just ride with Bill Belichick here, and think this game might be more of a coin flip. And yeah, I'm just gonna ride the hot team. So Patriots money line.
Steve,
I'm gonna go with Colts on this one. I'd take Patriots if it was at 3.5. If you could give me that kicker where they're guaranteed cover like that. But I do like the Colts on this one. They're coming off of a long rest here. Obviously, their last game was December 5th. So just keep in mind they'll be well rested. This is a must-win for the Colts if they want to make the playoffs. The Patriots kind of already are in the driver's seat in their division, so they're good to go there. I do like what the Colts have been doing, and Vegas has been riding the Patriots for the last about 3 or 4 weeks. So they do see the talent level there, see what they have. Probably one of the best teams offensive line and defensive line units right now. Probably top 5 in both categories. So I do like with the long rest week going against the Patriots. That'll be a great matchup, honestly, and I'd love to see what Bill Belichick has planned for that game. But definitely a must-win for the Colts. They have more to play for on this game. Pretty much every game for the rest of the season for them is make it or break it. That's pretty much it because they got the Cardinals the week after. So this will be a
we'll see what Carson Wentz is made of now.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Next game. Finally, we get into Sunday afternoon. Dallas at the Giants. Glennon's going to be starting. I'm going -11. Cowboys in New York. It don't matter. I'm going Cowboys -11. I hate it.
I don't really love this play, but I'm gonna go Giants +11 here. They're at home. I don't love Mike Glennon at all, but it's more of a fade on the Cowboys offense. Our defense has actually looked pretty insane, but our offense has struggled to move the ball, and I'm honestly just worried that we might get a couple of bad turnovers and they'll keep this game close. I think the Cowboys should win, but I think it's going to be closer to like a 3-10 win. And I don't know. We, Washington was a perfect example. Like we started out strong, and then we just started throwing the game away, and
Thanks,
it's scaring me
Washington.
right now. So it's hard to lay 11 points on the Cowboys. So Giants plus 11.
Frosty.
Going Giants. The Giants are a prime example of. They're like or not the Giants, but the Cowboys are exactly like the Vikings. Very explosive in the first half, and then they trail off towards the end, letting teams claw back in. I'd be very concerned about that. Dak, I don't know if he's back to full health yet or
Yeah, no,
not.
he has to be hurt.
Something's going on there. But the fact that Zeke's banged up, Pollard's still out, your number one running back. And then your wide receivers, I believe, are still. I don't know if Gallup is back in or not.
I think he should be. I think Cooper is
but-
the only one that's kind of like alarming in the sense that like he's still might be dealing with the whole like COVID thing.
The Giants, like I said before we even started the show, the Giants play tough at home. So I like them to easily. I like a backdoor cover on this one. Like they'll maybe be down 15 and they score last 2 minutes score a touchdown to bring it back within striking distance. So I like the Giants covering this. 10.5 is an easy pick for it. Good value.
Oh, Ryan. Texas Jacket. We're just going to Texas. Okay, Titans at Steelers.
You love Davis Mills. Just say it.
It's at a 1.5. I'm assuming, I don't know. Vegas must know something, but
Vegas is betting on the Steelers right now.
Yeah,
they're putting money on it.
But I'm gonna go Titans minus 1.5. No real explanation except for one team's quarterback is better than the other team quarterback.
Which quarterback is that?
Big Ben's the better one. Most.
I'm gonna go Steelers -3 here, or -3. I would like it up to Steelers -3. That's what I think the line should honestly be. But I'll go Steelers money line. I think these teams are honestly probably closer to equal, and I like the coaching more on the Steelers. I mean the Titans beat up a bad Jaguars team, and they only beat them by 20. And they are
with 4 turnovers,
right? And the Jaguars look really bad. The Titans have like no running game at all. I don't even know. I don't think their receivers are playing either, right? Are Julio and AJ Brown out?
I think Julio's playing.
AJ Brown is out.
AJ Brown's out. I don't know. I think the Steelers get a bounce back game here. I think people are going to start overreacting a little bit from what they watched. And they'll get it back going here. So Steelers money line is going to be my play. It's one that I like a lot. So
Frosty.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident the Steelers bouncing back this week, especially against a non-Derrick Henry Tennessee Titans. Big Ben right now in the fourth quarter is the number 1 QB in the league in the fourth quarter.
Stop it! I don't care if that's a true fact. Do not say that.
True fact.
I understand it's probably true, Frost. Stop it.
All right, I'm gonna take T.J. Watt and that deep against a horrible Ryan Tannehill. So I'd say QB wise they're probably on par, about the same. Defense, I'd say the same, but the fact that they're playing at home, and I like Alex was saying, I like the coaching for Tomlin. So I do like them to right the ship here and come back with a win.
All right, Frosty. Arizona Lions 12.5. I'll take Arizona. Nukes out. Don't matter to me. 12.5. Cardinals. Alex.
I'm gonna go Cardinals 12.5 on this one. We were kind of talking about it pre-show, but I think Nuke is he's an interesting little aspect to their team. I think they were trying to force feed him a little too much, kind of like what the Browns thought that OBJ was for Baker. And I don't think him being out affects the line like at all. And as Robert would say, their receiving core is number
the best
1
in the league.
And they weren't last week.
James Conner. James Conner looks real good. So there's a lot of injuries. There's a lot of injuries with the Lions. And I think this is going to be a bounce back for the Cardinals. It's a lot to lay. But in the sense of us picking, I like Cardinals 12.5.
Yeah, on this one, I got it at the beginning of the week at 14.5. So the line's moved all the way from 14.5 to 12.5. So they're saying Hopkins is a 2-point changer, which I don't think he's a 2-point changer in the line.
No.
So in regards to if it's at 12.5, I'm going to take the Cardinals. Unfortunately, I don't really like choosing the Cardinals too much, but if you can get it at 14, you take the 14. I think there's way more value once you hit that mark above the 14, where I don't think the Cardinals can cover it. But anytime the Cardinals have been over 7.5-point favorites, they have covered. So just keep that in mind. I'll take the Cardinals at 12.5. Then even like you were saying, with Nuke out, I don't think it's going to change their offensive plans too much. They just won't really have a huge deep threat. They still have Rondo more in the slot. They'll try to move AJ Green, obviously, as
Kirk Cousins is the burner. I mean, not Kirk Cousins. Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk is the burner. Yeah, that'll be their kind of outside burn route. That's what they'll use him for now. But I still their run game's still really good, and James Conner still did amazing against the Rams, which was good to see. So I still like their chances, but if you get the 14, you're going for the value. Detroit at that point, but at 12.5, I'll take the Cardinals.
11 points going against the Panthers away, playing at Bills. I'm just going to go plus 11 Panthers just because I don't know if it's not that I don't think the Panthers are that bad. I just don't think the Bills are that good. They could pop off, could prove me wrong, but I'm just going to go Panthers plus 11.
Yeah. I'm going Bills minus 11 here. They're one of those teams at the beginning of the season I thought were going to be like a Super Bowl contender, and I'm slightly getting off of that after what I witnessed against the Patriots. That was probably the worst performance I've seen from like a really good team. The fact that they were, lost and got the ball ran on them 98% of the time. So their coaching obviously is not up to par. But I don't like anything at all from the Panthers. And Falcons money line was one of my plays last week, and I'm just gonna keep riding the anti-Panthers train at this point. So I'll go Bills minus 11.
That's a good train.
Obviously, I would like it closer to maybe 10, but I'll go minus 11 Bills.
Nice. So in regards to this game, I hate both teams equally. I really don't care about this game too much. I'm going to go. I don't trust the Bills' offense enough to get me that many points. So I'm going to go with the Panthers like Mills on this one. Bills are playing at home, so that's one thing to keep in mind. 43.5. I'm guessing the weather's got to be real bad for this game too. If there's 43.5, so that could be another weather concern. But Carolina's QB's room is the worst in the league right now. I think I would take any other QB room out there, even the Jets or the Jaguars. So, not really liking offensively what Carolina's doing. So, their defense is still a very good defense, top 10 in the league probably for Carolina. So, I do like them to give Josh Allen a little trouble.
Cool beans. New York Jets at the Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins 10.5 because I don't think the Jets are good at all. Next.
Are you saying to me, or are we going to the next game? Because I thought we weren't even going over this.
Oh, you want to be a smartass, Alex? Huh? You want to be a smartass? You want to talk about your shitty Jets team or not?
What? Since when am I a Jets fan?
Yeah, last week and you wasted my fucking time.
I bet on the Saints, actually. I had a parlay with the Saints.
You wanted to talk about the Jets so bad last week, and they got stomped. Is anyone going against the Dolphins?
No, I'm not going against the Dolphins.
Yeah, you don't have an opinion. Thank you for
Get out of here.
Football team, is Jamie here? Jamie Zane.
I think he said, please don't talk about the game.
Oh,
here we go, Jamie. This is my lock of the week, Jamie.
Oh, no.
Goals.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby!
Fuck. Eagles. Eagle. Hey, Brent's going to be on one today. I would leave RF now, Jamie. Leave it now.
This is
Brent's going to be a douchebag.
this game is going to be, I think.
Take it, Frosty.
This game will be a massacre. I think it'll be closer with the injuries that happened, and then the Eagles coming off the bye week. I think this line should be closer to about
30.
10 right now. I think it should be there.
What did start at, Frost? Was it at like 5?
It started at 5.5 on Monday.
I wonder what it was before Washington played the Cowboys. I wonder. It had to probably be like.
It probably had to be like
because a lot of people were on the Cowboys or were on the
Washington at that point. Yeah, so it probably had to be at 4, probably somewhere in there.
Right.
But with the injuries, and obviously Jamie loves sending his. I don't think there's any way that Washington can squeak by on this one, and I think what you're seeing is Washington's playoff hopes are going down the drain after this game.
Oh,
don't say that. Jamie's here.
The Christmas spirit, he just
puts
it down your throat.
Let's go, Eagles.
This is what I would say. If it was full strength against full strength, yes. I would take football team to cover for sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not the case, dude, at some point, you're losing too much. It's way too much.
God, we're getting flamed on it.
Hey, we got a few fans in the chat that are not happy with our pick with our Eagles -7 at home. So cringy. I'm not sure what that means. So I'm gonna go -7 Eagles as well, just because I think the football team might be losing just way too much. But they can win. Is Heineke playing still?
6.5, by the way.
Is Heineke playing still?
Jamie said y'all want to shit on a team that's 75% health.
Isn't
that what gambling is about?
No one's shitting on your team, dog.
Miles literally just said if you were healthy that we would take the other side.
Yeah. Get your feelings out of this, bro. This is gambling, okay? Be a fucking man for once.
Oh my god. Dude,
I didn't mean that.
You have a smiley guy behind you that just
Jamie, I didn't
enjoy that.
Jamie, I didn't like that at all. It was you tilted me by saying what you said. It wasn't a feeling. I said full health versus full health. I'm going football team. Easy
now, Miles.
Easy, but like if you're not, I mean, look, stop it. Is Heineke playing? I'm a fan now, but -7. But Alex, you got anything to say? Or what's up, Doug?
I'm just looking at the chat here. I agree. Y'all kind of got all the points correct. I like Eagles -7. I don't know if I agree with Frost in the sense that like I like it up to 10 or it's going to be like a huge beatdown, but I definitely like it at -7. I'll say that much.
At Eagles also. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, ready.
Oh, Miles. He's so
all right, guys, here we go. The Broncos at home. Woo! -2.5. My lock of the week. Easy peasy. Look, the orange team, they're not doing very well. They tricked everybody thinking that they were going to be good this season. They tricked all their fans, whoever that might be. And turns out that they're a bunch of frauds. And so Teddy Bridgewater is going to outperform the quarterback for the orange team, and they're just not going to. I'm going -2.5 lock of the week, Broncos.
Miles, do you think the Bengals fans are looking at the draft already? Is that true or no? Miles,
I wouldn't know.
You muted?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what they're doing. I don't know.
I think that these are, and I can't say that I even saw any of the Bengals game last week because I was watching the Cowboys almost choke to the Washington team.
Well, the game came after, right?
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Maybe I was taking my talents to bottle blonde at that point. Or I was watching the Bills-Bucks game, whatever it was. But yeah, I didn't really see much of the game, so I can't make a huge opinion. But I do think that the Broncos are around equal to the Bengals, and their run game has really turned it on recently. And I just think the Broncos are kind of doing a little more of this, and the Bengals are kind of doing more of this. So at that point, I'll take Broncos at least up to -3. So Broncos -2.5 is definitely a play that I like.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals on this one. Sorry,
Jesus
Mills.
Christ, you
I
piece
am
of
so
shit.
sorry. I'm teasing this one up. I have it in one of my teasers, moving them up to 8.5 points. I'm completely fine with them at 8.5 points to cover. But in regards to the play, we were in the chat watching it together. You may have been deafened, but it was an amazing game they played last week. Jamar still had a drop that was so close. It was gut wrenching to see that, but I still like them because Denver's coming off of that emotional. Demaryius Thomas obviously passed away. They played their hearts out for him. Obviously, curb stomped last week. I think it's going to be a little bit of the emotional drop down or letdown after that. So I do like the Bengals to kind of pull up the upset on this one.
Whatever, dude.
Man, they won 38-10. I didn't even realize that it was that much of a beat.
It was once he scored that touchdown pass from Teddy, and he did the Demaryius Thomas celebration. It was over at that point. Like the game was over. It shouldn't. Yeah. Like they were going to win no matter what.
The Lions are just a dumpster fire over there.
Yes, and I believe even Jared Goff's out this week. I can't remember.
9.5. 49ers. Nick Bosa abused whoever the orange team had at right tackle.
I don't know who that guy is yet.
Same as Isaiah Prince. Okay. But Nick Bosa, that front seven with Fred Warner, like George Kittle.
What Bosa brother are you taking?
Nick Bosa, easy peasy,
right.
beautiful cover girl, not even close.
Exactly.
And then, I don't know, the secondary is not good, but they'll play too high the whole game, but they wouldn't even need to. They're going to force Cordell Patterson to run on them. Probably not going to work out really well. And then no one's going to be able to stop Kittle at all on that team because we tried. So 9.5 49ers.
I'm going to go Falcons plus 9.5. They've let me down and probably the whole world in the last 5 years down. But in this sense, I think the line should be closer to more like 7. And I think the fact that the 49ers are getting 9.5 points is a little too much to swallow for me. So I'm going to go hashtag too many points and take the Falcons on this one.
I like the Falcons on this one. I like a backdoor cover. Again, I have a feeling they'll be down by 14 points going into the last 3 minutes. And you have Matt Ryan just throw a bomb. So I do like the cover on this one. I think what Mills was saying is correct. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Kittle. Kittle is a monster the last 2 or 3 games. He's been absolute stat monster. So, Atlanta's not that amazing of a team. I think they're probably, out of all the teams, the worst 6 and 7 team. So I don't, I don't feel too comfortable with them, but I like Matt Ryan playing Matt Ryan for a comeback more than anything.
What's the 49ers record?
49ers 7-6.
Okay, so it's 6 and 7 or 7 and 6.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. So I think they are playing in San Francisco. The Bay doesn't necessarily mean home field advantage at all, as we've seen. And San Francisco is actually horrible at home. They do not cover at home. So just keep that in mind.
It took them a year to cover, right?
Yeah.
I think all last season they didn't cover or something.
They need to just blow that stadium up and build it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what's going on there. They do not cover at home. So I'm going to take Atlanta for sure on this one.
We'll get the Batman. What was the evil guy that
the Joker.
That came up out of the
evil guy.
Bane.
Yeah,
Bane.
Come on, watch your goddamn movies, Alex.
You are so bad with movies. It's incredible. That's your accent. What is that, Scooby?
What are you doing, Scooby?
What is Scooby-Doo impression?
Wasn't Heinz Ward in that movie? I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he was.
What?
You doing a Bane impression? Is that what you're trying to do?
That is a Scooby impression.
That's
Stop
a Scooby-Doo.
All right, we move on. -5
Uh,
Packers.
Give me fucking
Take
Packers.
it.
Yeah, take my money.
Take it. I don't care who's playing for the Ravens. I'm going -5 Packers.
I'm going.
Easy.
I'm still trying to decide my lock of the week, but I love Packers -5 here. Um, I've been saying that the Ravens are garbage for a while now, and Lamar, I had him as my number 8 quarterback, and I think I rated him too highly. And you saw what's the backup's name? I don't even know his name. But once he came in and ruined my Browns -3 pick, I was very mad. And for those who don't know the Ewing theory, Patrick Ewing, Ben Simmons made it up, but I'm kind of thinking it's Lamar Jackson theory, and he doesn't necessarily
Okay.
make his team that much better. And I'm gonna ride the anti Lamar train at least for the time being. And I don't care who plays, but we'll go Packers -5.
Rusty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see. Vegas has to know something here because the line in the beginning of the week started at 5 for this one, so it's moved actually towards the Ravens' favor. From what I'm looking at and everything like that.
What are you seeing on your end?
I'm showing right now because Bovada has it at 4.5 is what it had it at. So it's
I wonder if
moved.
they think that Lamar will play or not.
Well, I think
At this
they.
point, they think he's
Yeah,
not. So
I don't
I might
know.
wait
I
to see
mean,
if he plays and then take the Packers.
I think
So,
either way, I still like the
oh
Ravens
yeah,
or like the Packers on this one. I just don't see the comparison, especially with they're on their third string quarterbacks right now, and Aaron Rodgers is absolutely going to pick apart that team. Like I just don't, unless Aaron Rodgers doesn't play, that's the only reason. I think this line should be Green Bay closer to 9 points or maybe even 8.5, somewhere in there. Like so, I think you're getting a lot of value on this one. So I do like the Green Bay. I don't think Ravens keep it close, like at all. Especially even if Lamar plays, I still don't believe in their run game or
No.
what they can do to come back here.
I said it last week. I think they were the most like unimpressive first seed I've ever seen. Like they got so many close wins all season, and it's finally
Justin
when it
Tucker
comes to like
60-yard field
those
goals, stuff
coin
like that.
flip field goals and fumbles and picks and stuff aren't going their way anymore. And then they're even last week. I mean, they were getting murdered by the Browns, and then they got some backdoor touchdowns and made it close. So honestly, I think the correct move would be probably to wait on it, see if Lamar plays. Once he does, I think the line will move towards the Ravens, and then you can just go
A little
Packers
bit,
at
yeah.
that point. Yeah, maybe it goes down to closer to 3 or something, and then hit that. But yeah, I mean, this is.
I think
I'm
4.5 would
confused.
probably be the lowest it would go. I don't think they would move it down to 3.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
this is going to be like a Super Bowl year for the Packers. I think.
Super Bowl or bust.
Aaron Rodgers has been really good with a team with a good defense, and the Packers are finally kind of showing a little defense now, and it'd be a good story if Rodgers can get a Super Bowl this year. So.
Seahawks at Rams. This is probably the one game that doesn't make the most sense to me in the world. Maybe Vegas is saying, well, this team won a big game last week, so they're going to come on down to earth. I don't give a flying Flugenhanger. I'm going -4.5 Rams, easy peasy. Alex?
Yeah, Rams -4.5, easy for me as well. There's something that we don't know because there's no way this line should be 4.5. The Seahawks were struggling last week against the Texans, at least in the first half. Davis Mills put up like 200 or 340 passing yards or something. I honestly think that maybe Vegas thinks that the Seahawks are gonna make this miracle run, or that people are going to start overrating the Rams. I have no clue because I think this line should be like 7.5. But I can't get on the Seahawks side at all, so I go Rams -5.
See?
Yeah, so the reason why the line is where it's at right now, just so you guys know, Rams had 13 players test positive for COVID. So they have 13 players out.
Do we know like who?
Yep. Let's go through the list. We got Henderson out. Right tackle Rob Havstein out. Jalen Ramsey out. Dante Dion out. Odell Beckham out. Terrell Burgess out. Juju Hughes. Bryce Hopkins. Alaric Jackson. Sebastian Day. And Jonah Williams right now.
All bad.
Yeah.
All bad.
As long as Stafford and Cup are playing.
Yeah, I mean,
Donald,
either way, I'm still fine. I don't trust the Seahawks at all. So just keep that in mind. I do like if the line moves up to what's it at right now on
4.5.
4.5. If the line moved, I think I would take Rams all the way up to. I think the line will actually go down. I think it will go down.
Wait, do you know what it started at?
It started at 6.5.
Okay, so they are putting into.
They're putting COVID. Yeah, they're taking COVID into consideration there. So I like the value there. I think I would have taken Rams all the way up to 9 and been happy with it. So
I think the line should have been closer to at least 7. And these are role players to me. I mean Ramsey, but Ramsey could be back for all we know.
And Ramsey was out last game and they still succeeded. So I'm not too concerned
OBJ
about it.
is someone who gets 5 catches or something. I don't think he's gonna make a huge difference.
He needs to practice his celebrations in the end zone more.
So all around.
Smile, Mills, goddamn.
All around Rams.
Boys!
Yeah,
Next
Miles,
game.
you need to look more like the guy in the background.
Yeah, come on, be energetic. What are you doing, man?
What are you talking about? I'm here, guys.
Nice haircut, by the way, you dummy.
Thank you, bros. Hey! Next game! Saints at Buccaneers. 11 points. You freaking kidding? 11 points, Seahawks. I'll freaking take it. 11. They cover Kamara. They call him the Kamara cover for a reason.
I don't think that's a thing.
What? I'll do that.
The off-field issues.
I think Miles should have dropped off the Saints after week 1. He got his happy.
Why
victory.
are you saying that?
What?
Why are you saying that?
What? You're on the Saints band, on
They're
the train.
Good.
Okay. I don't have their record up right now, but they're probably like 6 and 7 or even worse.
They are
than that.
exactly 6 and 7.
All right. So their team total this season was 9, and I bet the under 5 units on the under. And I would say that if Jameis was still in it, it could definitely affect that. But I think the Bucks at home here are gonna have a huge game. I don't love it at 11, but I mean, I'm still gonna take it. So
I'm gonna lean Saints on this one. I'm not betting this game at all.
Ooh,
Saints boy. The reason why is just the Saints kind of have the Bucks number. It's one of those teams that Tom has a tough time playing during the regular season. Just like he had trouble playing Miami in New England for some reason.
He always does, yeah.
Yeah, so the Saints, they have a horrible, obviously, QB room right now. They've been going through a lot, but 10.5, that's at least it's above the 10 mark, being the main thing. Bucks are coming off of a time win, so they may be a little bit tired. Just keep that in mind. That was kind of an emotional game for them too, but I'll take the Saints at 10.5, especially if this is their last chance to make the playoffs.
What's the deal with like the flex thing, like flexing games out and stuff? Is this not one of those situations where you put the Packers Ravens game or something in there? Because
where
I don't. Yeah, that's the
NFL.
Yeah, the NFL has one of those situations for COVID where they can flex the games to.
But you got to think about this is a division game.
Yeah,
that's
the issue.
I think there's definitely
non-divisional.
Yeah.
Another divisional game. Prime time Kirk, baby, give me it. It's over. He showed the Steelers. It don't matter. And
that wasn't prime time. It wasn't prime time.
I took Kirk Cousins. I took
How scared were you? How scared were you right at the end of that game, bitch? How fucking scared were you?
Wait, what?
I have proof that I took the Vikings.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead and fucking show me that.
I was letting Miles talk for a second, then I
Haters
started thinking.
Haters are gonna say I took another team, but I did it.
Why
I
do
took
you
the
sound
Vikings,
like
boy.
that?
I know the Vikings today. Nobody gonna take me that away from me now, boy. And I'm happy about it. I'm gonna take the Vikings again now, 3.5 my way. And I'm gonna to the Bears. 3.5 Vikings.
No, man.
Okay. We'll get a little caption thing for Miles on that one. It's just gonna we don't really know what he's saying.
That's racist.
That was a little bit racist.
That's super racist, bro.
What do you mean? How's that racist?
That's
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna get flagged for that racism.
Culture coming in.
All right.
Jesus.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go Vikings here. I don't like the Bears at all, and I think the line's a little too short at 3.5. And I think the Vikings are still in the playoff contention, and the Bears aren't at all. So I think yeah, we'll go Vikings, and hopefully the line moves down to 3, and I'll like it more. Honestly, one thing I'm kind of looking at on this one is the over. I think 44 is a little low, just because I think that the Bears and Vikings both have or at least the Vikings have a strong offense, and then the Bears have shown a lot more life, at least with Fields, that he can kind of throw it a little bit better. So I think 44 is a little low. I think it should honestly be closer to more like 48 at this point. So I see a lot of points on both sides. So
Rusty,
I'm going with the fucking Bears. I don't even know why. Primetime Kirk is 0-7. 0-7.
So wait, do they really not count?
You're literally no, that does not count as primetime. He's 2-5 on Thursday nights. In regards to the Vikings, this is the biggest Vikings game of the season to keep them in the playoffs. I'm not trusting fucking Kirk Cousins to make it to the playoffs. Fuck that guy, dude.
You sound
Kirk
like
Cousins,
you're
angry
about something.
He looked like shit last week.
You sound
first off
upset about something that I don't know about.
I don't know why
harping on Kirk Cousins' dick. He's fucking horrible. All right, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to take the Bears. Justin Fields been looking better the last 3 weeks. I want the Bears to win this one just to shove it in Kirk Cousins' face.
Dude, he's a good guy.
No, he's not. Him and his fucking 6 children or 7 children, whatever amount of children.
Does he have that many?
Kids.
Probably has like 1 child.
Probably has 1 dog. No kids.
I'm not going to take COVID. I'm not taking the test.
I'm looking at it right now. He has two kids.
Him and my son suck it.
Okay.
Why'd you give him extra kids?
All right,
I'm gonna take the Bears on this one. This is the biggest choke game for Kirk Cousins. I can already see it happening on Monday night. I love this for the setup for his demise and his failure, and Vikings fans to finally be like, all right, we're done. They're gonna fucking. This is the game.
Let me lay out these statistics for people listening here. But Kirk Cousins has 27 touchdowns, 5 interceptions this year.
Ooh. That's great. How many wins does he have, dude?
Frost.
It's a team sport. Wow, 6 and 7.
All right. Well, clearly something happened last week for Frost. But I'm not sure what it is. But hey, what about the locks of the week? I got my lock of the week, and it's the Denver Broncos beating the shit out of the Orange team, and I can't wait. You know why? Because I like pain and hurt people, and I love it. And I want the Broncos to fuck the Bengals up so hard backwards. 2.5 Broncos.
I've been thinking about this during the podcast, and I don't want to hurt my friend Frost here, but I think I'm going Steelers money line as my lock of the week.
I fucking hate you, dude. Get the fuck off this podcast, dude. You're a curse. Steelers. You are a curse. You cursed the Cardinals, and now you're cursing my Steelers.
I toyed.
Why would you want to do that? You literally took over the 8.5 wins for total.
Oh,
You're ruining your
I'm
other bet
ruining
too.
Frost. No, it hurts.
You're a horrible person.
I dislike
You're a horrible
real
fucking
friends.
person.
So, Frost, that's an L for the week.
so
Don't make me take
Titans
the fucking
for all
Bengals.
of
I'll do
you.
it right now and just
Frosty.
cancel out your goddamn bet. I'm
Frosty.
gonna take the Eagles. I believe coming off the bye week, playing at home against Washington, that's literally injury. 75% of their teams. I don't think it would have mattered if 75% of their team is
Oh
injured.
my god.
So I'm gonna take the Eagles on this one. Fly Eagles, fly, baby. Let's go, Grant. And then I do like the run game absolutely dominating that game. So I do like to see the Eagles controlling the ball. Washington won't be able to really do shit with Allen in there. So I'll go ahead and take the Eagles on this one. Go ahead and clip that, Jim. And then, I hate you for taking the Steelers. I fucking hate you for taking the Steelers, dude. You are a horrible person.
Oh no.
It stank. Alex, you're a real piece of shit.
Real work.
There's no reason why you should take an RF team. Frosty, you got teasers for our peens?
Yes, I do. I have some teasers set up. Oh, I'm getting our bet right now. Set up for this one. See what our locks will come in at.
Mill's confident. What the fuck? I've always been confident, bitch. The
Oh
fuck is
my
that?
God.
Fucking loser.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Hack. I don't know why I did that.
God, you're
Yeah,
out
hurt
for
people,
vengeance.
am I right?
You're out for, both of y'all are out for vengeance today. I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
what it is, man.
Hack, that was
you
not
hurt
okay.
Jamie, you're hurting Hack.
I'm
So
sorry.
our odds this week
was
for
so
our
bad.
locks. Again, Denver. These are the locks I have right now, just at
Sorry.
Bovada. So Denver minus 2.5. We got Steelers plus 1.5.
Take it money line.
And then, you're gonna take money line?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Hack.
Okay, I'll take money line.
I'm sorry. Unless
No. I'll put that in.
that way
Steelers money
the Steelers
line.
could just lose by 1 and then
Okay, all right, and then I'll still be angry at you. Denver.
Is that Leighton?
Denver at 2.5 favorites. Steelers money line. I'm taking Eagles minus 6.5. That puts us at odds of
Is it 6.5 on Bovada?
Yep, 6.5 on Bovada. That's why I'm taking
that
even
right
more
now
so.
after this.
Plus 632 for our locks of the week. So that's actually pretty good. Pretty good amount.
For as close as we've gotten to winning this.
Yeah.
I feel like
And then
we'll get
my
one.
teasers. My teasers I have this week. I have 2 teasers. So I have the New England Patriots. I teased them up to plus 8. I think that's an easy game that they can cover at plus 8. And then I put Philly just for a reassurance value down to pick them. Pretty much Philly just has to win.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a value one that I saw. And then my second teaser is going to be the Bengals. Moved them up to plus 9, actually. So I got it a 6.5 spread. I moved it to plus 9, and I took the Steelers up to plus 8, which I think are 2 easy games that they can keep within a touchdown. That no matter what, I think they keep that game close.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did bet at the beginning of the week. I bet Detroit plus 14.5. So I got it at 14.5 on Monday.
That's wild that the line was like that.
Yeah, it moved all the way there. And then I bet single bet. I bet the Giants at 10.5. I don't trust the Cowgirls right now, especially at home. So those are my main bets. My teasers are my teasers right now. I think on the year 5-2 right now. So the last 2 weeks they've hit, which have been super nice. Mm-hmm. My 3-team teaser hit last week, which was so I do like. I think my most confident one is going to be that New England Philly. I don't think that one can lose at all. So
yeah, that one sounds pretty good. Oh, and Hack was wondering what the Cowboys picks were. Miles went Cowboys, and then me and Frost went Giants.
Yep.
We are the Cowboys, and we fight for victory.
You love that song. That doesn't go with anything.
Hey, look, guys, that is week 15. We got some goodies. Hopefully we can hit.
Hack said, "Thank you, Alex." You're welcome, Hack.
Since he didn't choose the Cowboys.
I didn't pick the Cowboys, and it opened up the way.
Oh wow! So it's probably gonna look
you,
pretty
Hack.
good.
We're gonna win by 35 now.
Oh, that GG's. Week 15. That was our tease my pick episode. Got it right under 50 minutes, so that's really nice. Locks were me, Broncos -2.5, Alex, Steelers to win the game. And then Frosty with the Eagles at -7 at what, plus 632 or 42?
632. It's plus 632.
632, and that's a good one. So get the tease my pick. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on MySpace. Follow us on WhatsApp. Do it all. Thank you. And we'll see you guys next week in Tease My Pick.